Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pur FM.
Si il y a un restaurant haïtien qui respecte les normes internationales dans USA, il parle que Cuisine La Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Toute prestation train dans Matapen Square. Un bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine La Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz avec jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nan nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine La Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspend manger tente cap banou acide. Koui algérien vote nous dans Cuisine La Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on entendait parler de corona? Yo dis un virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez quoi, ouais. Faut laver mais de temps en temps. Pas bailler la main, pas prendre la main. Big and bobo, faut des standing en bras. D'après ça, yo dit, il fait un pile dégâts. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Laver mais aux amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Nos amis de temps en temps. Si vous sentez quelque chose, amis, pas perdre temps. Prenez un téléphone, relais dans l'hôpital. Pas cracher en l'air, pas cracher à terre. Puis qu'on panique, sous pas contre qui ça vous fait. Que les autorités, ou y'a pas tout qui ça vous fait. Si vous sentez ou à trembler ou à tousser. Pas qu'à respirer ou l'étouffer. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps.
Ou t'étais yo rentré la caillou. Lave main avant ou al chita pour manger tout. Lave main ou fin tout c'est au fin externe ou fin mouché néo. Lave main lave.
To make it to a World Cup. Panama made it to the World Cup in 2018. So you can imagine they definitely want to get through to the next qualifying stage at least. Then we have Curaçao. Never made it to a World Cup yet. But you know, with some of the moves they've made, moves like bringing in Gus Hiddink as the manager, huge move of intent to show that you really want to get that national team better. And you also see Patrick Kluivert involved in this Curaçao team. That's huge experience. And Gus Hiddink, he has experience of taking teams far in the World Cup. Taking South Korea to the group stages.
To the national anthem of Panama. And now, the national anthem of Curaçao.
Let's go. Crowd sounds up for it. And so they should be. With the first game, that late goal for Curaçao late in the game by Rangelo Janga has changed the whole complexity of this tie. And here's the referee from Mexico, Marco Ortiz. The late goal for Curaçao in the last game. You know, Panama, it was a game where Panama applied a lot of pressure. There was a lot of shots, 8 shots on target in the end. And they really should have closed out that game and got the 2-0 win. But there was a late mistake by Luis Mejia in goal for Panama, which conceded the chance. And that now gives Curaçao great hope and belief. And judging from the crowd, I believe they really believe they can do it. And it gave them a vital away goal. It was a really disaster of a goal to concede. Luis Mejia, the keeper of Panama, will be looking to atone for his mistake now. Here's the lineups in this Curaçao team. Number 9, Rangelo Janga, he's the one that scored that goal. Of course, we have the Bacuna brothers, Janino and Leandro. They bring a lot of experience. Vernon and Anita as well in the midfield. That strikes me as a guy that will bring a lot of experience to this team. And in these kind of games, you need experience. You need guys that are going to keep their nerve and make the job easier for the guys next to them. Panama lineup, we talked about Luis Mejia. The manager, Thomas Christensen, as well. Vastly experienced manager. He had a spell at Leeds United. But look at number 10, Edgar Barcenas. He plays his football in Spain. He's a guy that will really try and get the creativity going for this team. Also, number 19, Alberto Quintero. He was causing problems the whole game last week. Excuse me, on Saturday. So those are definitely ones to watch.
From Jamaica. On behalf of FIFA and Curaçao Football Federation, we wish you a pleasant match.
And we're off. Let's enjoy this game. A lot at stake in this game. Curaçao in blue, Panama in white. You know, it's a turf field, it looks like, so you know the ball's going to be bobbling around. It might take a few moments to settle down into this game. There's Annabelle Godoy dropping deep. Eric Davis. So after the first leg, Curaçao are 2-1 down, but they got that crucial away goal, so let's not forget that. That means 1-0 win for Curacao would take them through on away goals. A lot of pressure there. That's Daryl Latchman at the back for Curacao. You don't seem very happy about that challenge, especially on that hard floor. Here he is again on the ball. Good little run. He's on the floor again. You can imagine this game could get quite chippy and tense. You just got to imagine playing for your country, you know, your family, your friends. All the hopes are on you from your family, friends, countrymen. Here's Jory and Gary. Bradley Kuas on the ball now. Cuco Martino, the captain. Here he is again. That's a guy with a lot of experience as well. Recently played his football in the Premier League for Everton. Here he is again. You hear how the crowd is getting involved in it. Bradley Kuas. Oh, nearly an early chance there. Janino Bacuna maybe put a little bit too much on the ball for Elson Hoy. But don't you love the sound of that? The crowd getting into it early. This should have been dealt with, I believe. So here's a nice little early chance. Can you roll that? You know what? The ball wasn't bad. I think Hoy wasn't quite ready for it. Luis Mejia now to take the goal kick. You know, a strategy from Panama has got to be to keep this crowd out of it. Because as football players, when we get the crowd involved, that's what gives us an extra little bit. Makes us run a little faster, jump a bit higher. And things just seem to come off for you when the crowd is making noise. So you want to keep them quiet. That's why they call it the 12th man. It really helps. Eric Davis with the throw. Too much putting it there. That's Jose Fajardo. He didn't play last game and is coming. I'm sure he would like to make an impact. The number 17. Both teams seem a bit cagey at the moment, which is normal. Especially early in the game. You don't want to give up anything silly early in the game and you're 1-0 down in such an important World Cup qualifier. So you will imagine the teams are going to feel each other out a little bit, roll the ball around before committing too much. Curacao are going to have to force the issue at some point. They have to score today regardless if they want to go through. I feel like Panama would like to sit deep and be hard to beat, hard to break down. And that's where Curacao players are going to have to come with a little bit of magic. The likes of the Bacuna brothers. Crowd are really up for it. Oh, good ball forward there. Oh, if he could have just beat his man now. Possible counter-attack opportunity for Panama. Jose Luis Rodriguez getting brought down. Carrasquilla stands over it. Eric Davis. This Panama team has a lot of experience in it. The starting team and on the bench, they have 4 or 5 guys with over 100 caps. And that is quite rare to have multiple guys over 100 caps at the same time playing for each other. The likes of Godoy here on the ball, he's over 100. Here they go now. Juninho Bacuna needs to connect that pass to give his team a chance there. Here's Alberto Quintero, excuse me. He was so lively last game. Then he got the goal to put Panama ahead. I want to see him get on the ball nice and early. Here's Cuco Martina. Here's Anita. He's played at high levels. Played for Newcastle United in the Premiership as well. Look at this good football here. Can you make it count now? Here they come. Julian Gary. Probably not the right ball. Probably not the right ball. Maybe a shot cross, a cross goal where your guys are flying in there. Encouraging to see Gary get so high from right back though. And join in with the attack. When you come into a game like this, you really need to generate the atmosphere for the players on the field. It's great to see. Set that tone for your team. Michael Maria. A very strong Dutch contingent in this team for Curaçao. A lot of players playing in the Dutch top 2 divisions. And that's probably the reason why they've been so good in this qualifying, this whole qualifying stage. Oh, they had 4 wins in a row in that group. They had a draw as well. So they've been very good. They've recruited well. Cuco Martina, long diagonal. It's a good little battle there with Bacuna. Here's Bradley Kuas. Here's Bacuna. He plays his football in the Championship in England for Cardiff City. There's players from all over the world on this field that play all over the world, from Australia to Qatar to You know, Panama itself, here's an opportunity to swing one in. Know that the teams have been tight so far. Sometimes when it's tight like that, it's great for a team just to get a chance from a set piece. This one's a bit deep though. It's Michael Moria to swing it in. Away from Carrasquilla. Cuco Martina, great ball. Here's Leandro Bacuna, the older of the Bacuna brothers. It's getting a bit physical. It's good hold-up play there. That's Jose Fajardo. Oh, you can back into your guy, win a foul, let your whole team come up. Some of those things are underrated in football, but this is good play. Get your body in there. And then now you have possession for your team. And about Godoy, number 20, he's a player I played against. My name, Lloyd Sam, he's a player I played against in the MLS. And he can really distribute that ball in that midfield. See the way the ball bounces on turf, it's just a bit of an irregular bounce, not the same as grass, so that makes it tricky. And that makes for more duels and tussles. You have to be ready for that physical fight, especially early on. Good little play from Curacao. Good switch of play to Michael Maria. Elson Hoy now couldn't keep it in. It's a shame, it was a good move. It was looking like a good move till the ball went out. There's Patrick Cliver. That's a guy, when I grew up in England, grew up watching. He played at top levels. Barcelona, Holland national team. So when you got a guy like that in the camp, oh, this looks like an early injury here. Looks like Elson Hoy. When guys go down, you just have to hope it's not a muscle injury. If it's a muscle injury, it's likely it's game over. If it's a kick, he has a chance. From the look on his face, looks like his game might be over. Oh yeah, there's confirmation. That's definitely a muscle. When you see a guy go down hitting the ground early, that tells you, you know what it means to him. In front of his home fans and his country, he's coming off early. That's gotta hurt. So at the moment, they're playing with 10 men. Probably want to kick this as far as it goes. Here come Panama again, swinging the ball around. Of course, Panama, the team ahead by 1 goal so far from that first leg, 2-1 on aggregate. They're well aware that they don't necessarily have to score. If they can keep it tight at the back, they'll definitely take that. But you'd think getting a goal would probably be the best way to go through. Barcenas, the number 10. It's a guy that's comfortable on the ball, tries to link play. That's commentator's curse. Just said he's comfortable on the ball and he rolls it out. But no, he was very lively in the first leg. Okay, here comes the sub for Elson Hoy. It's number 14, Kenji Gori. Kenji Gori is actually a player that I've personally trained with. And he normally a winger that will run and try and get at some players and beat a man. So it's interesting him coming on. He's a guy that plays in Portugal now for Nacional. Portuguese second league. But he's got high pedigree. He was in the Man United Academy. So let's see if he can get things going for his country. Looks like he's gone over to that left wing in place of Elson Hoy. There's Godoy dropping back, getting on the ball like he likes to do. Orchestrate play. That's a good ball into Barcenas. He's got a runner. Just too much on there for Quintero. You know, we talked about Curaçao need a goal, but they don't want to go all out too early. You know, they want to keep the back door closed, as we say. You know, you attack, and then you concede one, then the task changes dramatically. So, you know, they're being cagey about it, which is probably the right thing to do in the knockout game. Don't want to lose the game early on something silly. In a game like this where, you know, the crowd is dying to get into it, that's where you need guys that are going to come run and take on players and, you know, be exciting. Great little flick there. Here's Barcenas. Tries to get something in the box. Dealt with by Cuco Martina. Out to Quintero. Worth a try. Easy for Eloy Room. Back to Cuco Martina. Ooh, what well up from Gary. Don't get anything for those though when it goes through to the keeper. Great leap. We have another man down. It's Eric Davis, the left back. There's Patrick Cliver again. Brings a smile to my face to see him on the sideline. It's a guy we watched play for Barcelona and excel. So really, this management team of Gus Hiddink and Patrick Cliver, wow, the difference it's made. Not much attacking play so far, 23 minutes gone. That's something I believe we'll all want to see more of, especially, you know, viewers at home as well. I mean, if you're with Panama, then you don't mind. You want it to stay 0-0, but as neutrals, you want a good game. So would love to see some more attacking play from some of the flair players on the field. There's a few. You know, the game just hasn't settled down enough for them yet. That looked like offside. Rodriguez finishes it anyway. Good decision from the linesman. There's that chance again. Not really much of a chance because of the offside, but no, Curacao never made it to a World Cup before. They'd love to get through to that next qualifying stage, you know, with the big guns. USA, Mexico, Costa Rica, Jamaica waiting, and others. Here's Rangelo Janga, the guy that's kept his country in this tie with that late goal. He's another player that plays in Holland for NEC. Chance. Oh. You know, you could just hear the crowd warming into that. That's what lets you know that they're close to the goal. Wow. Here's Bakuna again. It comes back to him. Kenji Gori. Can you get something in? There you go. This crowd that wants to get into the game, that's what they want to see. They want to see shots. They want to see goals. They want to see attacking play. Better from Curacao. Not a bad ball to the back post. Acuna gets up, but can't do much with it. That's the younger brother, Janino Bakuna. Plays his football at Huddersfield Town in the championship. Him and his brother are both in the championship. Here's this chance from Leandro Bacuna. It's a good strike on his left foot. Those strikes that bounce just in front of the keeper are more difficult than you would imagine to deal with, especially on turf. Turf has an irregular bounce. So you know if it bounces right before the goalkeeper. And Luis Mejia, his mistake last week was patting it out to Rangelo Janga, so he did well there. You know, you got to pat that out of the goal mouth area. Been looking for this diagonal a lot down this side. But this kind of game, low-tempo game, suits Panama. You know, Curaçao are going to have to be the ones that force the issue when the time is right. But this suits Panama so far. Oh, looking for Rodriguez. Right, offside again. Back to room. To Martina. Latchman. Yeah, one of these defenders, you know, you have to drive forward, commit someone, and then play to the next man to give him space. If you're just rolling it around at the back all day, you know, it's easy to mark. You got to commit someone. I like that Cuco Martina drove forward like that, but didn't work out that time. But that's what it's going to take. Good little move here. Here's Quintero. Hasn't been able to get into the game. There's Godoy with the strike. Didn't quite get it right. For him, that's a chance. I've seen him score some volleys in the MLS from further back than that. He's a guy that can hit him. Panama have done well to silence the crowd again. As long as the ball's back here, that's great for them. It's Michael Maria. Sometimes you just have to mix it up and do that if it seems difficult. Rangelo Janga has been putting himself, it's a big body up there. Big number 9. Away by Andrade. Acuna, another long ball. Well, that's a big touch there. Minutes gone. What to make of it so far? It's just been still a cagey game, you know. We all want to see attacking football and goals, but this is not what this game is about tonight. This game is about getting through to that next round of that qualifying stage, and that's it. So if they can get in the ugly way, you know, either team would take that. Good work there from Fajardo. Good little switch from Cuas. There's a lot of height on it though. Don't want to let the ball bounce on that turf. Here we go, little turn. Oh, good defending there. That's Harold Cummings, the captain. He's giving it away though. Here we go, tempo's coming up a little bit. You know what, that ball was probably, it felt like the right weight, but on turf, the ball just flies sometimes. Sometimes it just flies. It's a shame, really. They've gotten themselves into a good position. Not too many times in this game have they gotten themselves into positions like that, so. Good work by Cuas. Plays it to Janga. He crosses it in. Oh, what a chance for Kenji Gori. What a chance that was. Panama players are not happy about something. I'm not sure what it is, but I didn't see anything wrong. I think they want a handball in the middle of the field, but let's have a look at this. Janga, great little hesitation, and then, oh, what a chip. I'm not sure if they've given a goal kick there. Maybe the ball was already out. But you know, that nice little cultured cross from Janga at the byline. There we go, Cuas. He's played well actually in the last few moments. Harold Cummings breaking it up again. I would love a goal before half-time. Barcenas trying to make things happen. Ref lets it play. I like that decision from the ref. These crossfield balls, as we say in England, they've got snow on them. You've got to keep them drilled, keep them low so they get there quickly. It's a couple times I've seen that now. Need to get on the ball, someone that can settle it, put their foot on the ball for a second and launch an attack. The ball's just been pinballing around. Here's Carrasquilla. Panama haven't offered much attacking threat so far. You want to see some of their prominent players start to get on the ball and do their stuff. Good ball. I like the skill he tried. He nearly pulled it off, Bakuna. He elects to go all the way back to his keeper, but you know, you need a goal still. Why not go forward? You're in the opposing half. Here's Latchman again. He's probably had the ball more than anyone else on the field. He plays his football in the A-League in Australia for Perth Glory. You know, we said these players have come from all over the world. And that's Latchman with a good-looking ball. That, oh. Kuas is in disbelief. Looked like, I was surprised. He seemed to keep that in. Love to see it again, but Barcenas, the number 10, hasn't been able to get into this game as he probably would have liked to. The 27-year-old plays his football in the second division in Spain for Girona. There's a few players that play in the second division in Spain. Carrasquilla is another one, number 8. And Rodriguez, the number 7. Here's Quintero. Good defending from Cuco Martina. Good strong defending. Just get an arm out. Sometimes you just have to stick an arm out. Here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez, that's another one that plays in the 2nd division in Spain for Lugo. 22-year-old. Eloy Room, he's getting his guys up. Maybe that's a wise choice before halftime. Let's play with the ball in their half rather than right in front of our goal. Carrasquilla to Rodriguez. Barcenas. Good work from Cuas. This Bradley Cuas has done well, number 17 for Curacao. Bradley Cuas plays his football for Al Jazeera in UAE. So we've got Australia, we've got UAE. Couple minutes before halftime, wouldn't it be great to get a goal right before you go in? This is the time in football where we love to get goals. It changes the whole complexity of the game. But it hasn't really been looking like they can break down this Panama side. Not just yet. Panama already taking their time in the first half. That shows the intent. One minute of extra time to be played. Not much of note in that first half, as we've talked about. But I tell you what, second half, Curaçao's gonna have to come out. They're gonna have to come out and put bodies forward into the attack. They've got to force the issue to try and get a goal one way or another. And the referee blows for halftime. Both teams can get in. You know, Gus Hiddink can get with his team and come up with the game plan for the second half. You imagine Thomas Christensen will be happy with that first half and will be thinking more of the same. Just keep it solid.
Curaçao 0, Panama.
So it should be interesting when we come back.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de sur Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si gen yon restaurant haïtien qui respecte normes internationales dans USA, li pa l'autre que Cuisine la Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Toute prestation train dans Matapen Square. Yon bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine la Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz ak jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine la Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspendre manger tente k'ap ban nou acide. Koui algérie votre nous dans Cuisine la Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay, bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on t'entend parler de Corona? Yo dis un virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez quoi, ouais. Faut laver main de temps en temps. Pas bailler la main, pas prendre la main. Piquant bobo, faut des standing en bras. D'après ça, yo dit, il fait un pile dégâts. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Laver main aux amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quoi, genre. Nos amis de temps en temps. Si vous sentez quelque chose, amis, pas perdu temps. Prenez un téléphone, relais dans l'hôpital. Pas cracher en l'air, pas cracher à terre. Puis qu'on panique, sous pas contre qui ça vous fait. Que les autorités, ou y'a pas tout qui ça vous fait. Si vous sentez ou à trembler ou à tousser, pas qu'à respirer ou l'étouffer. Amis, pas fait tête dit, faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Pas content d'être ça, y'a dit. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah, yeah. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah. Corona, il a fait un pile dégâts. C'est mettre quoi qui veille, quoi genre. Laver mon amis de temps en temps.
Ou t'aider yo entrer la caillou. Lave main avant ou al chita pour manger tout. Lave main ou fin tout c'est au fin externe ou fin moucher néo. Lave main, lave lave, 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 l'école, directeur, professeur, parents, famille, amis, voisins, voisines. Lave lave, lave lave, nous tous concernés. Pour saute prendre soin yon moun qui l'hôpital ou bien malade. Lave main, chercher de l'eau propre, chercher savon. Lave main, frotter l'eau main, frotter plat main, frotter fente douette tout, nettoyer en bas zone, bien laver main pour plus vite 20 secondes. Lave 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 lave. Ouais, si tu dans période coronavirus ça, évitez trop coller sur moun k'ap toussé ou bien qui gen la fièvre. Évitez trop coller sur moun qui gen souffroute ou nan la rime. Kembe distance pour pipiti 1 mètre à tout le monde. Et si vous sentez symptômes coronavirus, relez dans 116 ou bien si vous avez des questions, relez dans 2020. C'est un message projet développement communautaire participatif CDD avec support USAID, OEA, PADF et ministère santé publique.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
Si gen yon restaurant haïtien qui respecte normes internationales dans USA, li pa l'autre que Cuisine la Caille Plus. Qui bla école dans 1672 Blue Hill Avenue Matapen. Tout prestation train dans Matapen Square. Yon bel espace propre, sécurisé, climatisé. Depuis sous nom Cuisine la Caille Plus, nous déjà ouais manger au bon, c'est coupé douette, bouillon tête cabrit, du riz ak jonjon, pitimi, blé, maïs moulin, du riz collé, sauce pois, légumes, lambi. Bon banane, moi connais un pile nan nous te perdu goût bouche nous, mais grâce à Cuisine la Caille Plus, tout problème résout. Si l'ami, pas faire négligence, suspend manger tente kap ban ou acide. Koui algérie vote nous dans Cuisine la Caille Plus. Téléphone 857 267 48 67.
Ay, bagay la red. Et nos amis mieux que pas ça. Est-ce qu'on entendait parler de corona? Yo dis un virus qui pas joué, ouais. C'est maintenant qui vous veillez corps, ouais. Faut laver main de temps en temps. Pas bailler la main, pas prendre la main. Big and bobo, faut des standing en bras. D'après ça, yo dit, il fait un pile de gars. Corona, il a fait un pile de gars. C'est mettre quoi qui veille corps, genre. Laver mes amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile de gars. C'est mettre quoi qui veille corps, genre. Mes amis de temps en temps. Si vous sentez quelque chose, amis, pas perdu temps. Prenez un téléphone, relez dans l'hôpital. Pas cracher en l'air, pas cracher à terre. Puis qu'on panique, sous pas contre qui ça pour faire. Que les autorités, ou y'a pas tout qui ça pour faire. Si vous sentez ou à trembler ou à tousser, pas qu'à respirer ou l'étouffer. Amis, pas fait tête dit, faut qu'on tende tout ça, yo dit. Amis, pas fait tête dit. Tout ça y'a dit Corona, il a fait un pile de gars. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quand genre. Laver mes amis de temps en temps. Corona, il a fait un pile de gars. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quand genre. Laver mes amis de temps en temps. Solidarité, solidarité amis. Solidarité. Ouais, yeah, yeah. Solidarité, solidarité, amis. Solidarité, ouais, yeah. Corona, il a fait un pile de gars. C'est mettre quoi qui veille quand genre. Laver mes amis de temps en temps.
T'es yo rentré la caillou. Lavez main avant ou al chita pour manger tout. Lavez main ou fin tout c'est au fin externe ou fin moucher néo. Lavez main, lavez, 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 directeur, professeur, parents, famille, amis, voisins, voisines. Lavez, 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 nous tous concernés. prendre soin d'un monde qui est l'hôpital ou bien malade, lavez main. Cherchez de l'eau propre, cherchez savon, lavez main. Frottez l'eau main, frottez plat main, frottez fente douette tout, nettoyez en bas zone, bien laver main pour plus vite 20 secondes. Lavez, 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 lavez. Ouais, si tu dans période coronavirus ça, évitez trop coller sur moun qui a poussé ou bien qui a la fièvre. Évitez trop coller sur moun qui a souffroute ou n'est la rime. Qui a une distance pour plus petit 1 mètre à tout le monde. Et si vous sentez symptômes coronavirus, relez dans 116 ou bien si vous avez des questions, relez dans 2020. C'est un message Projet Développement Communautaire Participatif CDD avec support USAID, OEA, PADF et Ministère Santé Publique.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM. Le son pur, c'est sur Radio Pure FM.
And here come the players again. Welcome back for the second half. From myself, Lloyd Sam. World Cup qualifiers. You know, one thing I'm thinking about in this halftime is the team talk Patrick Kluivert is giving his team. And one word that comes to mind is urgency. You got to imagine there's got to be more urgency in this half. And do they really need to wait till the end of the game? I think they should come into this game once the whistle blows, looking to make a difference straight from the second half. You don't want to wait till the last 15 minutes, then pile on pressure. That first half was way too passive for a team that needs a goal at least to stay alive. But I did say in the first half, you don't want to go too gung-ho and too all out. You kind of want to keep the back door closed, but you know, second half has started, so let's see how they approach the second half now. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in this first 5 minutes, urgency. The ball goes out of play, run, get the ball, throw it back in. inspire your other teammates with body language. There's Daryl Latchman. Ooh. Sold it short. Barcenas now the number 10. Looking for Rodriguez. Yeah, that was a little mistake there by Latchman, but nothing came of it. You don't want to give Panama too much encouragement. Their attacking players haven't really turned up to attack yet, so you don't want to give them encouragement with little mistakes and letting them in. In comes the corner. Well out by Janga. Here's Bradley Kouas. He had a good first half, actually. I want to see him get on the ball, the number 17 there. They get up the field now. Well, you just got to remember what's at stake. You know, Panama are going to defend this lead with their life. It's too important. A knockout game to go to the next round to qualify for the World Cup. That's what's at stake. It's going to take high focus, and you know it's going to be there from Panama this half. They're going to try and keep it nice and tight. Alberto Quintero is down at the moment. He's one of those attacking players I've been talking about that hasn't really been able to attack like he would want to so far. Barcenas. Here he is. Don't want to let these guys get going. Here's Rodriguez. Looks like he really wants to get that onto that left foot. There's a lot of space on the right there. Francisco Palacios wins a foul for his team. No, I talked about urgency. All I've seen is Panama attacking. You want to keep the back door closed here. You want to defend this with your life here. Wow, good defending by Janga. Because that ball looked like if he misses that, that could possibly go in. Don't underestimate that. That bit of play from Janga. Short corner. The ball swung in. That's comfortable for Eli Room. Eli Room plays his football Columbus Crew with a good mate of mine, Bradley Wright Phillips, actually. So I've heard a little bit about him. He's looked solid, Eli Room, so far. Looked like the ref didn't know what to do about that challenge. So this whole 5 minutes it's been Panama on the ball. Here they go again. That's a bit too long. I don't know if you can hear some of the sounds from the field. Curacao was a team that was able to score a lot of goals in the qualifying rounds. But when I look at them now, I'm not really sure what their route to go is. I'm not really sure how they fashion chances. I mean, this second half, it's been all Panama so far. If Panama gets the next goal, then Curacao will need 2 to tie it up, and that could be possible extra time as well. Barcenas looking for Rodriguez. Rodriguez somehow gets there. Stands him up. Reminds me of my time on the wing. Just seeing him standing, his man out there. Good little ball by Barcenas. Here's Fajardo. Oh, great 1-2. Given offside. I enjoyed that little 1-2 though. How deep the number 10 is for Curacao. Leandro Bacuna back outside his own box. So when the ball goes forward, who's going to be there? That's all I'm thinking. He's now in the last line of defense. This is a guy that I feel like they could do with having him on the ball. He's giving it away. It's been a lot of turnovers in this game. Takes a calm head to get on it and settle it down for your team and give the ball to the next man in some space where he can do something. Vernon Anita, number 8, he's one of the calmer heads of this side. Can you get on the ball? Here's Cuco Martina trying to make something happen for his team. That's what you have to do. You have to commit someone. Here's Cuas. He's been lively. 1-2 with Janga. But Panama, it's not going to be easy to break them down. They're sitting in a block. When you're sitting in a block like that, you need special players that can make magic. Looked a bit shaky from Luis Mejia in goal, but when you have a low block like Panama like that, that's saying, can you break us down? It's going to take the likes of number 14, Kenji Gori, who's a winger that, you know, he runs at guys from what I know. You're going to have to run at someone. Harold Cummins with the diag. Found Barcenas, Quintero. Cuco Martina at the back has had a good game though, the captain for Curaçao. It's a good looking ball into the area. And has he given a penalty? He's given a penalty, it looks like. It's a good ball into the center of goal area. And he's given a penalty. The Curaçao players are not happy about it at all. Look at them protesting. You know, that's what happens when you swing balls into dangerous areas. You cause panic. Let's see, Eric Davis swings it in. And Michael Maria. It looked like there was contact with the arm. Big chance for Barcena stepping up. The number 10 plays his football in Girona in Spanish second division. Can he give his country the lead in this leg? Will be a big goal, big goal for Panama. Crowd trying to put him off this kick. Oh, and it's saved. Wow, what a big save. Honestly, that could change the game now. It could, because look, listen to that crowd. Look at the players, listen to that crowd. That could give them that lift that they need. Wow. Eloy Room, what a big save by the Columbus Crew goalkeeper. You know, that's a save for your country, trying to qualify for the World Cup. Put it in perspective and understand what it is. You've kept your team with a chance here. At the same time, there's a substitution happening. Jose Fajardo is coming off for Cecilio Waterman. Waterman is the one that scored in the last game, their second goal, so he knows how to get goals. Well, yeah, some excitement in the game. That's great to see. A little penalty out of nothing and a big save. That has to drive on the team for this last 30 minutes now. It's definitely driven on the crowd, but the guys on the field, you're the ones that has to make it happen now. There he is. You know, right now he's a hero for that country. Everybody watching, everybody in the stadium. And as I said, my good friend Bradley Wright Phillips knows him well, so I'm sure he's watching at the moment as well, probably smiling. Bakuna, the only thing about Bakuna, this number 10, he's coming very deep to get the ball. Would love to see him get the ball higher. Can you let someone like Vernon Anita get the ball and play it to you in the other half? Now, the word I talked about as soon as the second half started was urgency. There's been no urgency from this Curaçao team to force the issue. You know, they nearly went 1-0 behind with the penalty and they're back in it. Can they generate attacks? Here they go now. Here's Gary on the ball. Janino Bakuna. He's got a little sight at goal. That's better. Now you got 30 minutes left of your World Cup campaign. Understand what's at stake. Here's Barcenas with the penalty. Surprising he didn't manage to get back to the rebound. It came right in front of the 6-yard box. Oh, he stepped back as well after he hit it. How many times do you see a guy take a penalty and it gets patted back to him and he puts it in? He was just a bit on the back foot. That's the urgency I'm talking about. Number 17, Bradley Kouas, going and getting the ball, giving it to Eric Davis there. Just letting everybody know this is what we're trying to do. No foul, says the referee. Still got Leandro Vacuna in this left back spot. How are you going to hurt a team when you're playing left back? When you're not the left back? Coming on now for number 9, Rangelo Janga, is Anthony van den Herk. He's an attacking player. Plays his football in Sweden for Helsingborg. Can he come on and generate some attacks and get some creativity for this team? I like the timing of this substitution. It's a good time he's coming on. You can only imagine that's an attacking, I mean, he is an attacking, threatening player, but can that change the mentality of the whole team, though? That's what you need, really. Sometimes subs, it might be one player coming on, but it really is meant to give the team a lift in whichever way. Here they come. Bradley Kouas. Good little ball. There he is, Van den Herk straight away. Oh my gosh, goal mark scramble. What a chance that was. What a chance that was for the substitute that's just come on. Bradley Kouas, I've been talking about him, number 17, that whipped the ball in here. Cuts back on his left foot. What a great ball. And here's Anthony van den Herk. As he tried to set up his man. It looks like a glorious opportunity to score there. Looked like a glorious opportunity to score. I'm not sure if he's tried to set up his man. What a great recovery tackle, I have to say as well. Because even though I thought Van den Herk should have gone to goal, it was still not the worst ball in the world, even though I disagree with the decision. Here comes the chance again. Swings it in. Van den Herk can score here. He puts it across. Let's see who the man down is. He should score. You know what? Number 16, Andres Andrade, with the tackle. Yeah, what a chance. I mean, that's the chance they've been waiting for. But, you know, it's encouraging. We talked about the urgency. We talked about the sub to generate some attacking intent. And there we go. We get a chance. And there's still 25 minutes to go. But, you know, I think Van den Herk would love to have that chance back and actually put something on goal. There we go. That's Bacuna to Bacuna. Strong tackle there. Strong tackle. I think that's Francisco Palacios. That was a strong tackle, very committed for his country there. Also, you know, like at the moment, Curacao on top. I would imagine Panama would love to slow the game down. These things like this slow the game down. Not saying he's down intentional, because it was a strong challenge. But while the crowd was in it, you really wanted to see Curacao keep attacking with that momentum. But that was a strong challenge he went in for. But I hope he's all right. Look at the captain, Harold Cummins, walk past. The look on his face and the intent, you know this means something to him. There he is, number 3, Harold Cummins. It looks like he's going to be all right to continue. Honestly, Curacao need to just get this going, keep that momentum that you know they're in at the moment. That's a soft foul from the referee there. Not sure why he's giving that. The player wasn't even appealing for anything. Here comes Barcenas, the player that missed the penalty. Can he make up for it with a good delivery here? There's not many Panama players in the box. Maybe that shows their intent. Just 2 players in the box there. Go connect that pass, Annabelle Godoy. Here's Gary now. Good stuff. That's oh wow. Just at the last moment. Foul there by Anita. Here's Harold Cummins, just going to lump this forward. Good ball. I like that bit of play there. Didn't look like he saw Ania, chopped it back, and now they're on the attack. Here's Vandenberg, the substitute that had the chance. Bradley Kouas has been lively most of the game. Good ball back to Vandenberg. Good defending by Harold Cummins. From what I've seen, he deserves that armband, Harold Cummins. You know what? You see him there trying to get his players up for the game. And that's a good bit of 1v1 defending there. Got his body in the way. It's a strong body back there. Got his arms up. Now it's a goal kick to Panama. Diffuses the attack. Here come Panama now. Alberto Quintero couldn't get the ball right at the end. You know, that was a good little chance he had there. Expect a little bit more quality from him, especially how he played in that first leg. He was unstoppable that first leg. It's a bit different away from home here at Curacao. don't imagine Curacao have had many bigger games than this recently to come and enjoy. Speaking of the fans, that is. Should be an interesting last 20 minutes. Panama have been able to slow the game down enough. No, just to settle the crowd down and the excitement in the players and fans and everyone. So Leandro Bacuna is one of the main men in this side. For one, he wears the number 10. For two, it feels like they give him the ball whenever he's open, and he's done well with the ball when he's had it, especially when he's higher up the field. Here's Kenji Gore. Want to see him take on some players, try and get into that final third and deliver something. There he is, pushing it past. Better, you want to see that more from him. Like they're doing the Mexican wave in the background in the crowd now. Looks like the crowd are gonna party regardless. Carrasquilla looked like he took something to the face there. Good bit of play by Quintero. Those two seem to look for each other. Quintero and Barcenas. Is Van den Herk. Can he get some support? Bradley Cuas. Been Curaçao's best attacking player. I'd say good little dummy from Bacuna. Kenji Gore, get at your man now. Oh, Kenji Gore, what a great bit of play. What a great bit of play. It looked like Bacuna could have steered it towards goal. Not sure what happened. Can you get a little flick there? This is what I've been wanting to see from Kenji Gore. Well done. Oh, just get the little flick there and you could be going through to the World Cup next qualifying round. Wow. Kenji Gore, that's how it's got to be. As I said earlier, he's someone I know personally, and as a winger, that's what you have to do as a winger. You have to take, especially when the game is a static game like this, you've got to take your man on, create some chances for your strikers. That's the winger's job. It's not an easy job, but that's what we ask for when we decide we want to be wingers. Still time, still a lot of time in this game. No, but you don't want to look at it as that. You don't want to look at it as there's a lot of time. You want to look at it as let's get this goal now. That same urgency I've been talking about. Got to keep the back door closed on this side. There's Michael Maria. You know, he gave away the penalty with a handball. Some might say it's unlucky. But Eloy Room got him out of trouble. If Curacao get a goal, this place will erupt. Here's Anita on the ball. Bradley Kouas has been a problem all game. Here he is on the ball again. Cuco Martina, the captain. There's Kouas, good little play. There we go. Kenji Gori. Can you get something in for your attackers again? Here's Kenji Gori again. Kenji Gori, he's a player I trained with at DC United. He was at, I believe, Swansea at the time. And he came over and did a little training camp, so I would love it to be him that gets the goal that Curacao are looking for. Michael Maria coming off the number 16. On comes Ayrton Stati. And Kenji Gori's coming off. That's surprising after the chance he just created. Charleston Benshop is coming on. Very surprising. Oh, he's come on as a sub and he's been brought off, but I thought he was just getting into the game. Here's Van den Herk. I like what he tried. That's Harold Cummins again. Harold Cummins has not put a foot wrong this whole game. Some physical play there. The game's getting a bit chippy, and so it should. There's a lot riding on this game. We're talking about the World Cup. And one of these teams is going home tonight, so it should be chippy. Oh, great weight on that pass. Side of the net for Waterman, the substitute. So just to remind everyone, the first leg, Panama up 2-1 from the first leg. Curacao need one goal to go through on away goals. Oh, interesting from the goalkeeper there. That invites pressure. So one goal needed for Curacao to go up. You've got to imagine they're going to be pushing this last 10 minutes. They've been pushing this half, actually. After the first 15 minutes of the second half, you know, they created that chance for Anthony Van den Heck. Van den Herk, excuse me. Here's Harold Cummins. I've really enjoyed how he's played. He's one of them guys, when you line up, you want to look over and see him next to you. He's looked ruthless. The mentality. And what I liked the most was him, you know, getting other guys into it as well. Telling them to stay in the game, stay focused, you would imagine. Here's Stati. Good little bit of play from the centre back. Talked about committing the man when you come up from there and finding your next man is Quintero. This guy's dangerous. Good little ball. Chance. Here comes the chance. Carrasquilla. Oh, not the right execution there. You can see what he tried. This is when you want to see guys flooding towards the box now with Bacuna on the wing. A bit of play by Bacuna taking on his man. This is why I was saying I didn't want to see him back at left back receiving the ball. I want to see him making a difference up there in that final third. Here he is again. Can you get something across? Goal! Oh, and he's hit the pop. What a chance off the crossbar. What a chance. I like the way Kurosawa attack him right now. Here it comes in again. Oh, this is half a chance as well. For Ben Shop in the middle. You know, you want that late chance to try and go through to the next round of the World Cup qualifiers. And they got that late chance. Now we've got a Panama player down. That's Palacios down, who had the harder tackle earlier in the game. Here's the cross. We really want to see that first chance, though. Looks like Palacios will be coming off here. 82nd minute. Kurosawa hit the bar. You know, when they're such a big game, needing a goal, and you come that close. Gonna have to keep pushing. Panama just trying to hold on. 0-0 will do them just fine. Now, can he get something in again? Good looking ball. Crowd don't like that decision. Says Yanis, that is. And in comes Adolfo. Machado for Palacios. He's been in the wars today. He will hope his countrymen can get this done. Here's Harold Cummins, the captain. Probably put that right up into the final third. Good work there from Stati. This is not the area you want to have a throw in. Sometimes it can be hard to play out of there. Oh, they got a foul out of it. In the last few minutes left. Keep carrying that ball, Cuco Martina. Keep carrying it. Bacuna to Leandro, his brother. Leandro, the older one. Anita. That's the right ball, but just a bit too strong. That was the right ball. I was looking at that run from Kuas the whole time. Last few minutes now, no nervy crowd, time's running out. You know, in football, anxiety is a real thing. Every chance that goes by, you're a little bit more anxious. And this crowd has to be feeling it with the time dwindling away. Here's Cuco Martina. Good ball to Bacuna. Bacuna is very comfortable on the ball. I mean, he's a player with Premiership pedigree as well. He had the time at Aston Villa, so you know, that tells you what you need to know there. Bradley Kuas, this big body with left foot. He's been a problem most of the game. Turns it over there, though. So now if you're Curacao, you don't want to foul now. You want to try and win the ball back, but you don't want to foul. Fouls in late in the game is an underrated thing. You know, that the whole team can bring their team forward. You have to drop back. About 45 seconds goes off the clock. Oh, it's getting scrappy there. Derek Davis with the little skill. Good little bit of play from Panama. It's been a great move. Anita, you're going to have to take care of that ball this late in the game. There's when they hit the bar. This was the moment. That nearly had me out of my seat as well. Looked like Van den Herk, I believe. Last 30 seconds of regular time here. Five extra. That's big. 5. I mean, it was 1 at half time, so 5 is huge. There's Harold Cummins getting to the ball as well. Wants to get onto his right foot, Bacuna. Vernon Anita, you got to take care of that ball for your team at these moments in the game. 5 minutes is encouraging for Curacao. And Patrick Kluivert's men. Here they go, they got a battle and scrap for everything. Good play there. This man here comes and slaps it away. Desperate times now. Desperate times for both teams. This is the World Cup we're talking about. Got to keep getting that ball into the box. He needs some movement now. You know, they've kind of tripled up on him over there. You'd want a ball coming in the box at least, you'd think. Now here come Panama down the other end. It seems like they smell blood right now. There's a few getting forward here. Good tackle. That's big. Keep the momentum going. Important second ball one there. You got to keep this ball now. He's never getting a penalty for that. Curacao would love one more chance in this last couple minutes. Good stuff from Waterman late in the game to get in front of his defender there. Don't want to foul at this stage. No foul. I'm surprised no foul was given. A foul would have been devastating for Curacao there. Last 2 minutes. Listen to the crowd willing them on. Got to win these second balls. This is where second balls are extremely important. It looks like it means a lot to Cecilia Waterman, number 14 here. Look at him. This means a lot to him. If he wins a foul for his team, he's done great. No foul again. I'm shocked at what I'm seeing. 2 balls on the field, but good play from the number 14 though. Minute and a half left, it looks like. Desperate times from both teams. I love how this last 30 minutes of the game has been. Now we're in a game. Two balls were on the field. I don't know who threw that on. I said desperate times. It looked like a ball was thrown on to slow down that game. Now you just have to settle if you're Panama. You don't need to go anywhere too fast. Really and truly, Curacao, you should be running down this guy and getting the ball back off. I don't know why they're standing off. You've got less than... There goes Cuco Martina. Number 3, Gary was dropping off. This is the last moments of your World Cup campaign. What has happened? He's blown the whistle 30 seconds early. And that's the end of the game. I'm shocked to say that. I thought there was going to be a last 30 seconds, but, you know, Panama go through to the next round and they'll get to go and meet some of the big guns. Look at what it means to them. They did great in the group stage, won all 4 of their games. Now they've come and beat Curacao over 2 legs. Curacao can hold their heads high for sure.
Un son qui résonne dans vos tympans. Le son pur de Radio Pure FM.